On this 50-point inspection from Drekker Brewing Company out of Fargo, North Dakota, I have their long-haired freaky people. This is a double IPA coming in at 8.2% ABV. It is, well, let's see. It says malt is Pale 2 Row, spelt oats, carafoam. The hops just Vic Secret, so it's a single hops brew, and it's a house IPA yeast for this one. Fantastic label art on this. As normal with the Drekker stuff. So I don't know if this is that like Three Dog Night or whatever that did the that song Signs. You know, long-haired freaky people need not apply. But yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and crack this one open and put it through this inspection. Canned on date. Let's do that as well. 6/2. So it's about 5 weeks old. Right, so this thing pours with a pretty white, frothy head. It is that nice kind of milky, golden yellow, like straw yellow, but a little bit of an orange kind of coloration to it as well, just making it this nice milky color. Opaque, can't see through that. Some aromas from afar. It's like a creamy mango, or I don't know, creamy mango, passion fruit. It's kind of got a little bit of a citrus vibe. It's almost like a tangerine creamsicle a little bit too. Yeah, it wasn't like super effervescent. A little bit of stuff from far, but really couldn't pick it out much more than like kind of like some type of creamy mango, passion fruit type nose. You get in there, yeah, getting that. Oh, a little bit of strawberry berry action. As far as any malt coming through, it's not really smelling like super malty. It's got some sweetness to it that could be coming from the malt, so we'll see. With what's used, more than likely it might be kind of a light bready, crackery, and somewhat oaty type flavor note from the malt. That's just speculation, though. We're about to find out. Let's dive on in for the first swig. So cheers. So it's like a lighter side medium body to this one. It is a pretty soft palate. Carbonation's little tiny prickly bubbles. I'd say it's like lower side carbonation, but it's still prickly enough to let you know it's kind of a fizzy like feel. Bitterness way up there on this one. It's a high bitterness level for sure. Let's try to get some flavor notes for you. I'd say it's a bit like passion fruit. There is kind of that tangerine level in there too. I'm just thinking pineapple kind of popping in. This one does have that big finish on the bitterness, so it is coming off quite grassy and piney for the finish, and that does kind of interrupt the flavor notes, because if you don't grab them real quick, that's basically all that's left on your palate. Highly bitter beer. Yeah, there's no berry action that I can pick up on the palate like there was in the aromatics. Getting kind of a bit of a strawberry once in a while. Once again, passion fruit. I'm going to go with a bit of pineapple. There's kind of a tangerine and mango-esque flavor as well. Some kind of oat type notes from the malt. Other than that, kind of crackery. No real sweetness. It kind of has that creamy mango thing, but it's not like super sweet up front, but quite bitter. So a little bit off balance, definitely with that between the malt sweetness and the bittering level of this beer. So I think I am ready to go ahead and score this one. Oh, alcohol. Let's say that one first. 8.2%. With how bitter it is. Yeah, it's a palate wrecker. And 8.2%, I think it fits it right in that double IPA range. Now we're ready to score. Okay, I am back with my score, but first, I got to apologize to any music fans out there. Yeah, that line, long-haired freaky people, it does come from that song, it's a Signs song there, Everywhere Are Signs, but it's not Three Dog Night, it's Tesla that sings that. So I found that out looking up the Untapped. So here we go. What it says on Untapped is long-haired freaky people is brewed with 100% Vic Secret hops for some huge citrus, pineapple, passion fruit, stone fruit aromas that carry right into the flavor until you get hit with a nice balanced bitterness. That statement, I feel, is wrong. It is not a balanced bitterness. It's high bitterness. But anyways, out of 6,562 ratings, this beer on Untapped averages out at a 3.97 out of 5, which on my scale would round that right up to a 40, which would make it a good beer. All right. Well, let's look at what I thought of this beer. I gave it a 6 out of 6 for the appearance. I gave it an 8 out of 10 for the aromatics. I was at a 12.5 out of 19 for the flavor. 5 out of 5 for the body, and for my overall, I was at a 7.5 out of 10, which is going to leave long-haired freaky people, the double IPA from Drekker Brewing Company, with a BuMpY 39 out of 50, which will land this as a good beer. So I just want to say cheers. Thank you all for watching.